Vickers, Dale Earnhardt Jr. That ain't going to work, boys.
Vickers hard.
Here we
Kyle
go.
Busch, the dominant car of the day, in the wall.
That was wrong.
And 10 cars sliding, slamming into the infield.
Jimmy Johnson, totally uncalled for. Totally.
I don't care who you are. That was just wrong.
Caution is out. McMurray was a contender. He's all torn up. And the dominant car of the day, that of Kyle Busch, is a victim of this pileup.
All right, there's Brian Vickers. There's Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88, right up there at the front on the inside. Coming off 2 down the back straightaway. Jr. gets a good run.
Vickers puts a little block on him. And then you be the judge.
Let's reiterate the rule. You are not allowed to advance your position below the yellow line. If you are forced below the yellow line, you must come back up and blend in.
Vickers puts the block on him, and then Jr. just turns right back into the racetrack, right in the left rear of Brian Vickers.
Saw a similar situation like that yesterday in the nationwide race.
And the results are a good 8 to 10 race cars torn up.
Now Vickers makes a legal move coming down to block Dale Jr. But instead of blending in, Jr. caught the back end of Vickers' Toyota. And of all the cars in that crash, you have to feel for Kyle Busch. He had led 88 laps, far more than anyone else today, but his number 18 is junk.
Just all of this uncalled for, mainly with 75 laps to go in this race.
Let's ride with Junior.
Gonna push you. On the bottom, pretty wide. 2 outside, 2 outside there. Go low, go low, go low. There you go, good job.
And I guess, Darrell, what I would say, putting a block like that on someone with 75 laps to go, I don't know that I agree with that, but that I don't agree with a car just turning off the below the line, just turning in the left rear of another car.
No, that's the thing I didn't like. I mean, yeah, Vickers put a big move on Dale Jr. and that's legal. You can do that, and that's why we have a double yellow line back there. What I think was a misjudgment, if you want to call it that, was when Junior came up and clipped the back of the 83.
Could be a lot of
that could have been avoided.
Could have been a lot of frustration on his part for what's been a bad day.
You know, some guys having some bad days and not doing their best out there just made their bad day our bad day, and you know, we had a problem. So it's just a shame. You know, that M&M's Toyota was so strong today and led all those laps and was running up front, just playing with my teammate there and had a great time. Just unfortunate that you know, 2 guys got together that were a lap down that were fighting over nothing.
You can't really see anything except for the guys in front of you, and the line just wouldn't go. And you know, I was getting run into from the back, and I'm hitting the guy in front of me, and it looked like someone got spun around the front.
I had the best angle the first time. You know, I really hated for the Red Bull guys. We had a good car all day. You know, we're all racing for the lucky dog there, and you know, my goal is to keep Junior behind me. And I went to block him. I beat him to the yellow line. You know, and then he just turned us. You know, he hit me the first time on the way down there, which is fine. You know, we all do that. And then when he came back up, he just hooked me in the left rear. And typically NASCAR penalizes. I think the 38 was penalized 5 laps yesterday for doing the same thing. You know, I guess they're not going to penalize him for it, but it's kind of sad. I mean, you know, to wreck somebody intentionally like that in front of the entire field is really kind of dangerous. I mean, that's my biggest problem with it. But apparently he wanted a caution pretty bad.